you. One of the big things they do is they actually are one of the 3 RMM tools that has bidirectional ticketing.
Bidirectional ticketing is huge.
Absolutely. And what that means is that when an alert's created over in level platforms, that can actually go into ConnectWise and automatically create a service ticket like what you see here. And then what you have the ability to do in ConnectWise is not only are they creating the tickets, but they're also creating asset records in ConnectWise as well for your managed servers and workstations automatically. Once a day, they're going to do that. Check in ConnectWise, see what managed servers and workstations you have. If you have a new one, it'll add it in ConnectWise. And what that does then is you have the ability to then link that asset record to the service ticket in ConnectWise. Great thing about that then is when you're helping to work these tickets, is like you see here, I have an alert that was created. I could then associate that configuration record directly to the ticket. And you think about it, one click on that link on the ticket, I'm actually going to that asset record that was created by Level Platforms in ConnectWise. One more click, I have the remote control feature here, and I could actually get right into Level Platforms right from here. So we're looking at that asset right here.
Phenomenal.
2 clicks from the ticket. 2. Not only is it actually linking to the ticket, but then what that does is also build a history by each device within ConnectWise, where now I could see every single time we've worked on that asset right in the system. It's really helping them kind of look in one place to find everything, and then within a couple clicks being able to access an RMM tool like Level Platforms as well.
So I think what's important about what you just said, the net is that a professional services automation tool becomes your business operating system.
Right.
And that the efficiency isn't driven if you have to get out of one to go to the other.
Exactly.
You're checking multiple places, and that tight integration that allows you to have sort of one control panel, right, to make sure that everything's coming into one place, and you know it, and the comfort level, the confidence of that happening is super important. And so
Absolutely.
the Level Platforms ConnectWise integration does that, and it's a powerful partnership that both companies have focused on over 5 years at this point. So we salute Level Platforms for being focused on such an important integration, and we're very proud of it along with them. So is that everything you want to show as far as the integration goes?
No. There's more.
Continue.
Yes. All right. In addition to the ticketing and the assets that they bring into the system, they can also help to update agreement billing. And a big thing with that, and what we hear a lot of times is from our partners, they're spending a lot of time figuring out, okay, I'm managing, X amount of servers, X amount of workstations each month, each quarter. I'm going out there and taking the counts and saying, okay, they have 5, now they had 7, and they're having to manually do all that and then manually go in and update the invoices that they're sending their customers. Well, in ConnectWise, with the Level Platforms integration, they could automatically update those counts for you in the system. And then the next invoice that I'm sending my customer has that up-to-date count for me, and I didn't have to update anything myself. So making sure I'm sending them the right information, and I don't have to put a lot of time in to do that. I set up one time, and it works.
Amazing.
And one more thing.
Powerful.
Yes, is the executive management report. We're actually pulling data out of Level Platforms to generate this report that can be sent to your customers once a month automatically, and then on demand, any client can go out to our customer portal and see that information there too.
So this is great for use for like a quarterly business review.
Absolutely.
Right? So
yes.
It allows them to go in, have these conversations, farm a little bit, right? Close some more business, and really serve as the sort of framework for a quarterly business review. Or if the customer wants to see it on a more frequent basis, they can certainly go right to the portal and pull it, right?
Correct.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Very, 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 very powerful. So are we done showing some integration stuff? So as you can see again, the importance of the tightness of integration between your PSA and your RMM is super, super important, and we feel that ConnectWise and Level Platforms is a very powerful combination. Okay, so I'm going to get control here again, and we're going to talk specifically about the power of ConnectWise as a PSA tool. All right, so incidentally though, we did want to show you that the importance of making those decisions about a PSA tool as well as an RMM tool, why that is important to your profitability. So incidentally, there really is an actual short list out there for profitability amongst managed service providers, and it relates back to your choice of an RMM tool and a PSA tool. And this is actually a piece of data that was taken from a survey that MSP Partners, a CompTIA community did, along with iPad last year. And they compared the most profitable solution providers in the MSP space to the average, and the gap or the short list was these 5 things. And if you take a look at number 3 and number 4, pursue new technology solutions opportunities and invest back into your service capabilities, that's where your RMM and your PSA come into play. So It's a short list, right? So almost half of the best performing managed service providers are investing no less than 15% of their profits back into their service capability, because that's how you fuel growth, okay? So specifically, when we think about ConnectWise as a business operating system and a PSA in general, the whole concept is to take chaos and make it into control, right? So instead of living in silos of chaos, if you will, you got your CRM over here, you got your ticketing application over here, and all of the different things that you're managing, all the various technologies that you're managing for your clients. We want to make that all happen in one place. We want to get sort of a 360-degree view of not only our own environment, but also our customers' environment. Fair to say? Right?
Absolutely.
So the way to do that is, if you look at this beautiful wheel, we move from the chaos to this gorgeous sort of wheel of productivity, right? And everything falls into one place, and you have one central location for doing everything for your clients and for your business, right? And as you grow your business and investing back into your service capabilities, being able to automate, being able to have remote monitoring, being able to have a help desk function, this drives efficiency. No more unhappy customers, no more leaking time, automated billing, right? Making sure you're billing and capturing that time and billing for that time means money in the bank, all right? And that's what a professional services automation tool is all about. And we think we're a little bit different as it relates to sort of what we do around the software. We're always going to be focused on our best-in-class code, right? We have a very, very, very committed development team. But it's what happens around the software that makes us a little different, and our commitment to our partner community and the things that we do from a user group perspective, from a peer group perspective, from an education perspective in our university, et cetera. And we believe that all boats rise. We will continue to take that sort of mission forward, so that at the end of the day, we are again solidifying that last mile. Okay, and that's what we think the difference is. I'm not sure if you know our story really quickly, but our story is that we are you. First and foremost, we are a managed service provider. We've been a managed service provider for 28 years. We have a managed service practice and IT service practice here in Tampa Bay, serving five Bay Area counties. And we've been doing that for a long time, and that's where we realized there had to be a better way to do things. We developed our software about 11 years ago, and 11 years later, we are servicing 46,000 users and 4,000 organizations, and we're very proud of it. Another big difference for us is we don't mandate how you should consume a business operating system. If you want to have it in the cloud and have us own that SLA, we can do that. If you want to bring it on-premise and either rent or own those licenses, you can do that as well. It's sort of the Burger King way of doing things. So something really that differentiates us from any other professional services automation out there. So what we want to make sure you know is, again, understanding the importance of investing back into your service capabilities through a PSA, understanding the right choice in the RMM tool out there. We certainly feel proud of what Level Platforms is doing out there, and are proud to call them our partner. And if you'd like to hear more about ConnectWise, we have a great way for you to do that, and we have a nice special going on. You can go to connectwise.com/Level Platforms, and we are offering for this for the Level Platforms community 50% off the MSP add-on. And the only way to get that particular deal, that offering, is to go to that landing page, which is, again, connectwise.com/Level Platforms, and fill out that form and let us know you're interested. If you'd like a graphic of the modern office, we'd be glad to give that to you. Again, what you need to do is just send a note to community@connectwise.com. Thank you so much for joining us on our little ConnectWise TV Lite. I want to thank April, who's our fantastic subject matter expert on all things ConnectWise and integration. Thank you very much, April.
Absolutely.
Hey, and we'll see you on the road soon. Thanks a lot, guys.